Australia is making major moves in immigration enforcement starting November 2025, and this could impact thousands of visa holders across the country. If you're living, working, or planning to stay in Australia on a visa, this alert is crucial. Mass deportations are set to begin, and understanding what's happening, who's affected, and how to protect yourself is more important than ever. Let's break down the situation. The Australian government has announced a crackdown on visa holders who have breached the terms of their stay. This means anyone who is overstaying, working without proper authorization, or violating visa conditions may face deportation starting this November. This is part of a broader effort to tighten immigration controls and ensure the integrity of the visa system. One of the key reasons for this move is to address growing concerns about illegal work, visa fraud, and overstayers who remain in the country beyond their permitted time. The government wants to send a clear message that visa rules must be respected and non-compliance will not be tolerated. This step follows years of increasing scrutiny on immigration processes and enforcement. So, who exactly is at risk? If you're currently in Australia on a temporary visa, like a student visa, working holiday visa, or a temporary skilled visa, it's essential to be aware of your visa conditions. This includes restrictions on working hours, study requirements, and ensuring your visa remains valid. If you violate these conditions, for example by working more hours than allowed or failing to maintain your enrollment in an educational institution, you could be flagged for removal. Another group affected are those with bridging visas. These are temporary visas granted while an application for a substantive visa is being processed. If your application is refused or canceled and you continue to stay on a bridging visa without proper authorization, you could also be at risk once enforcement begins. Importantly, the crackdown is not just about overstayers, but also targets those involved in visa scams or providing false information to immigration authorities. If you've been involved in fraudulent activities related to your visa application or stay, expect increased attention from authorities. Now, what can you do to protect yourself? First and foremost, make sure your visa status is up to date and that you fully comply with all conditions. If your visa is about to expire, start your renewal or new visa application early to avoid any gaps. Seek professional advice from a registered migration agent or lawyer if you're unsure about your status or options. Secondly, if you're currently in breach of visa conditions, consider voluntary reporting to the Department of Home Affairs. Voluntary disclosure may help mitigate consequences and could improve your chances of finding a legal solution rather than facing forced removal. It's also crucial to keep all your documents organized and up to date. This includes passports, visa grants, employment contracts, and evidence of study or work. Having everything ready and transparent can speed up any potential review process. For employers hiring temporary visa holders, this alert is a warning as well. Employing someone who does not have the right to work can lead to heavy fines and sanctions. Employers should verify the visa status of their employees regularly and ensure full compliance with Australian immigration laws. What about those currently in Australia on permanent visas? Generally, permanent residents are less affected by mass deportations. However, permanent residents can still face cancellation if they commit serious criminal offenses or breach certain visa conditions. It's important to stay informed and comply with all legal requirements. The government has emphasized that this enforcement phase will be carried out in stages with increased resources dedicated to tracking and removing non-compliant visa holders. There will be increased cooperation between immigration officials, law enforcement, and border agencies. This development serves as a strong reminder that while Australia offers many opportunities to skilled workers, students, and temporary residents, it is also serious about upholding the rules. Ignorance or neglect of visa conditions can lead to serious consequences, including loss of livelihood, separation from family, and forced return to one's home country. To stay safe, stay informed. Follow official updates from the Department of Home Affairs and consider consulting with professionals who specialize in immigration law. Share this information with friends and family who might be affected because awareness can save lives and futures. In conclusion, the mass deportation wave starting November 2025 is a critical turning point in Australia's immigration policy. If you are on a visa, this is a wake-up call to review your status, ensure compliance, and seek help if needed. Australia values skilled and law-abiding migrants, but will not hesitate to act firmly against violations.